Welcome to my channel for another mind-blowing video. This is 𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐏𝐿. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe for more. Now let's get into this video. You know me, I'm always on the hunt, sniffing out the next big thing, the next technological revolution that's going to mint a new generation of millionaires. We saw it with the internet, we saw it with the smartphone, and believe me, we are on the cusp of the next great wave, quantum computing. This isn't science fiction anymore, people. This is happening right now. And the companies building the future are laying the groundwork as we speak. Forget everything you thought you knew about computing power. We're talking about a paradigm shift so massive it's hard to even comprehend. The money on the table here is staggering, absolutely staggering. And the question you need to ask yourself is, are you going to be a spectator, or are you going to get in on the ground floor? My goal, my mission for you, is to get you in a position to retire, and not in 30 years, but by 2025. Yes, 2025. It sounds crazy, I know, but with the right speculative picks in this explosive sector, it's a real possibility. We're not playing for pennies here. We're playing for life-changing wealth. We're looking for the stocks that are going to ride this quantum tsunami all the way to the bank. So, are you ready? Are you ready to strap in, do the homework, and make the bold moves that separate the winners from the losers? I'm going to walk you through my top picks, the titans and the trailblazers in the quantum space. We're going to break them down, look at the technology, and see why they have the potential for monster gains. So grab a notepad, turn up the volume, and get ready. Ready to ride the quantum wave to early. First up, we've got a pure play that's got my attention, and its name is 𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐏𝐿, ticker IONQ. Now, when a new industry emerges, you want to look for the specialists, the companies that live and breathe this stuff. IONQ is laser-focused on one thing: building the best darn quantum computers on the planet, using their trapped ion technology. This isn't some side hustle for them, it's their entire ball game. And let me tell you, their approach is turning heads. They claim their systems are more stable and less prone to errors than some of their competitors. That's a huge deal in this game. Now, you know I love a company that's making deals. It shows me they're not just stuck in a lab, they're out there making things happen in the real world. IONQ has been racking up partnerships left and right. We're talking about collaborations with giants like Hyundai to work on battery chemistry, and even deals to get their hardware on cloud platforms like Microsoft Azure and Google Cloud. This is how you build a business, people. You get your revolutionary tech into the hands of as many smart people as possible, and let them find new ways to use it. That's the recipe for explosive growth. Don't get me wrong, this is a speculative play. It's not for the faint of heart. This is a young company in a nascent field, and there's going to be volatility. But the upside? Woo-wee. The upside is tremendous. If their trapped ion approach proves to be the winning horse in this race, getting in now could be like buying Amazon back in 1997. You have to have some guts, you have to have some conviction, but IONQ is a thoroughbred that you absolutely cannot ignore in the quantum derby. Bear Stearns is fine. No, wait, wrong line. IONQ is a buy for your speculative portfolio. Next on the list is a name you all know, a titan of tech, the one and only international business machines, Big Blue, ticker IBM. Now some of you might be thinking, Kramer, isn't IBM old news? Wrong, 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 you're not paying attention. While everyone was chasing fads, IBM was quietly, diligently investing billions into research and development to become a leader in quantum computing. They've been in this game longer than almost anyone, building a fortress of patents and expertise that is second to none. This isn't a company that's just dipping its toes in the water, they've built the whole swimming pool. Their IBM quantum network is a masterpiece. They've put their quantum computers on the cloud, giving access to a massive community of developers, researchers, and Fortune 500 companies. They're building an ecosystem. That's the key word here. They understand that it's not just about building the hardware, it's about creating the software, the tools, and the community that will unlock its power. They've got a roadmap stretching out for years, with plans for bigger and more powerful machines like their Condor and 𝐂𝐇𝐏𝐿 processors. This is a long-term strategic play from a company that knows how to win the long game. And here's the beautiful part for a diversified portfolio. With IBM, you're not just betting on quantum, you're getting a solid dividend-paying behemoth with massive revenue streams from software, consulting, and mainframe technology. The quantum business is the high-growth kicker. It's the turbocharger on an already powerful engine. So you get the stability of a blue chip with the explosive upside potential of a revolutionary technology. For those who want to play the quantum game with a little less risk, IBM is a no-brainer. They are a core holding for any quantum-focused strategy. Now let's talk about a beast, a monster of tech that doesn't do anything halfway. I'm talking about Alphabet, the parent company of Google, ticker 𝐂𝐂𝐂𝐂𝐂𝐂. When Google decides it wants to win a technology race, you had better pay attention because they bring an arsenal of cash, talent, and ambition that is honestly terrifying to their competitors. Their quantum AI division is a perfect example. These are some of the smartest people on the planet working with, basically, a virtually unlimited budget to solve one of the hardest problems in science. Do you want to bet against that team? I don't. Remember the headlines back in 2019? Google claimed quantum supremacy with their Sycamore processor. They announced that their machine performed a calculation in 200 seconds that would take the world's most powerful supercomputer 10,000 years to complete. Now rivals quibbled with the details, but the message was clear. Google is a force to be reckoned with. They planted their flag and showed the world the sheer power they were capable of unleashing. This wasn't just a lab experiment, it was a shot across the bow of the entire tech industry. What I love about Alphabet's position is the synergy. Think about it. They have Google Cloud, one of the biggest cloud platforms in the world. As their quantum hardware matures, where do you think they're going to deploy it? Right onto their own cloud, giving them an incredible proprietary advantage. Imagine what their AI division, DeepMind, could do with that kind of power. From drug discovery to materials science to financial modeling, the applications are honestly mind-boggling. Owning Alphabet is like owning a diversified portfolio of the future, and their quantum division is the crown jewel with the potential to shine brighter than anything else. A must-own. You can't talk about the future of computing without talking about the king of software, the giant from Redmond, Microsoft, ticker MSFT. Microsoft is playing a very, very smart game here. Instead of just focusing on building their own single type of quantum computer, they're taking a platform approach. They're building the operating system for the quantum age. Their Azure quantum platform is honestly brilliant. It's an open ecosystem that brings together diverse quantum hardware from multiple partners, including competitors like IonQ and Honeywell. Why is this so smart? Because nobody knows for sure which quantum hardware technology, trapped ions, superconducting qubits, topological qubits, will ultimately win out. Microsoft is betting on all of them. By creating the platform that everyone uses, they win no matter who builds the best box. It's the selling picks and shovels during a gold rush strategy, and it's a proven winner. They're providing the cloud access, the software development kits, and the programming languages like Q# that will empower a generation of quantum developers. They are building the essential infrastructure for the entire industry. And like IBM and Alphabet, you're getting so much more. You're getting the Azure cloud empire, the Office software juggernaut, LinkedIn, and their gaming division. It's a fortress of a company with impeccable financials. The Quantum Initiative is the high-octane fuel being poured on an already raging fire. Microsoft is positioning itself to be the indispensable software layer for the quantum revolution. They did it with PCs, they're doing it with the cloud, and I'm betting they're going to do it again with quantum. This is a cornerstone stock for any serious tech investor. Pull the trigger. Alright, for my last pick, I'm pulling a bit of a curveball. It's a name you associate with thermostats and aerospace, but you need to know them for their quantum prowess. I'm talking about Honeywell, ticker HON. Now Honeywell spun off their quantum division into a new company called Quantinuum, which they co-own with Cambridge Quantum. This is the one to watch. Don't sleep on these guys. They came out of the gate swinging, claiming to have built the most powerful quantum computer in the world, based on a metric they call quantum volume. What makes them so compelling is their background as an industrial manufacturing giant. They're not just academics in a lab, they are focused on solving real-world commercial problems. They understand complex supply chains, materials science, and chemical engineering. They're building quantum computers specifically to tackle the hard problems that their traditional business customers face. This gives them a clear and direct path to monetization. They're not just building tech for tech's sake, they're building it to make their clients more efficient and more profitable. That's a language Wall Street understands. Their focus on commercial application is key. While others are still proving the basic science, Quantinuum, backed by Honeywell's industrial might, is already working with companies like JP Chase to explore financial modeling and with other major firms on pharmaceutical research and logistics. They are moving with incredible speed and a sharp commercial focus that some of the other players lack. This is a powerful, under-the-radar way to play the quantum revolution. You get the backing of an industrial titan combined with the agility of a focused quantum company. This is a sleeper pick that could wake up and shock the world. There you have it. 5 companies at the bleeding edge of a technological revolution that will reshape our world. We've got the pure-play pioneer in 𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐏𝐄, the established giants in IBM, Alphabet, and Microsoft building entire ecosystems, and the industrial powerhouse in Honeywell and Quantinuum focused on commercial reality. The potential here is absolutely electric, but I have to give you the warning label. This is a speculative field. Things will be volatile. There will be big swings up and big swings down. You cannot just throw your money at these and walk away. You have to do your own homework. That's the price of admission. Read the quarterly reports, listen to the conference calls, and understand the technology you're investing in. Knowledge is power, and in a sector this new, it's your best defense against making a foolish mistake. Don't chase headlines. Invest in the fundamentals and the long-term vision of these incredible companies. Spread your bets, be patient, and have the conviction to hold on when the market gets choppy, because it will. This is a marathon, not a sprint, even if the finish line is a 2025 retirement party. But make no mistake, the opportunity is knocking. The quantum age is dawning, and the wealth it will create will be legendary. Getting in on the ground floor of a revolution like this is a once-in-a-generation chance. So be bold, be smart, and be ready to act. These quantum picks could be your ticket to a comfortable retirement,